Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. I think I made you the host, Colleen.
Can you guys hear me yet?
Yes.
There we go. I'm sorry, I had it the opposite way. I will try to keep my glasses on. Thank you. Thank you, Kaylee. I'll try to keep my glasses on so I can read at the bottom. But I'm one of those people that everything's blurry above it, so I'll do the best that I can here. Hey, everybody. I just wanted to start with first admitting the fact that I have not done training for Tru Power Hour in a long time. So I don't know if they've changed. So I'm going to do a training the way I train my team. And then if anybody has any questions or thinks that I should do something different, I am super available for anybody to ask away. So on my team, what I really try to do is I try to explain the power of our group and the power of engagement. Thank you. So the first thing I'd like you guys to do is go to your group right now, type in something that's going to bring up an old testimony. So a lot of times I will type in ADHD, diabetes, and let's just say lupus. I type it to the top of the group and I scroll through the testimonies and I find something that was posted by a person, not by somebody sharing someone's testimony. And I bring that back up to the top of the group by commenting. So when you comment, understand the power of your words and the blandness of your words also. So in my group, I preach it every day. Do not say congratulations or congrats or awesome or amazing. Don't just say one word answers, because if somebody just lost 40 pounds and they're super, super excited for losing those 40 pounds, they don't want 30 people in a row to say congrats, awesome, and amazing. So when you do this right now, I'd like everyone to go and comment on 3 old testimonies. Can you say something with some feeling? I want you to either mention their name when talking or read their testimony. And when you comment, make sure it's a minimum of 5 words. I would prefer 15 or 20. If I could have everybody do it the way I wanted them to do it, that's what they would do. So if everyone would do that now, bring up some old testimonies that your new customers have not seen in, I don't know, 6 months or a year. When you guys are done, please let me know. I'm going to do the same thing on my end. Okay, for those of you that did not know, I'm sorry. Yes, I am referring to customer groups. My favorite one, since our customer group really tries to go after men, is because you got to know that most of us obviously are women. So we really go after getting men to post in our group. In fact, I give a free sample pack to men that do post in our group. So I'm going to scroll down mine and I'm going to find, here's one right here, a testimony from a guy. Okay, I've done 3. Do you guys see how quickly that you can do 3 quick answers? I mean, 3 quick comments. I think people sometimes get, let me close that. I think sometimes people think that it's just so time consuming and it really isn't. we teach some might think this is weird, but every time you go potty, you should be able to comment 3 times in your group. And it's really simple. We go potty 10 times a day. So in all actuality, you can comment 30 times a day. It's very simple. That's why I don't buy the person who complains and says that they don't have time. Baloney, you have time. Every time you pee, you quickly get on your phone, scroll through, and comment. And I'm not saying that you're going to scroll through and look at the old testimonies when you do that. I'm just saying on your daily comments. Right now, I wanted you to get old testimonies back on top because, hold on, I read what Alicia wrote. Right now, you want to do it because there's people adding people. We don't hardly have anybody that shares their personal. Okay. So the way I do it in my group is I made a post and I said, anybody, okay, before, let me just explain this way. I am huge on using my voice message inside of Messenger. So if I have a person who has had great results and they share those results with me, then I immediately send back a voice recording. And let's just say I'm going to use Jennifer. So Jennifer Jones Prothrow and her husband have lost over 100 pounds since February. So let's say it's 4 months into it. She's lost 30 pounds and she's super excited. So she sends me, she's like, Colleen, look, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look at my pictures. I quickly either call her or I use the voice message and I say, Jennifer, oh my gosh, you have to post in our group. I am telling you right now, there's going to be at least 1,000 women in that group that want to look how you look right now. Now, maybe at that point, Jennifer is still at 190 pounds, let's just say, but she was at 220. And so I'm really big at explaining there's people that look exactly how you used to look that want to look how you look now. And so, I don't know, they just always say, okay, I'll do it. Most people, if they hear your voice and the excitement in your voice and the fact that their testimony or their post, whether it's a physical, meaning a weight loss testimony, or if it's a testimony about, we had one yesterday that spoke about, for the first time in like 8 years, she had cut back her, I think it was like high blood pressure medicine from 2 a day to she's down to only taking a half. She never mentioned weight loss in her testimony, but we do know that high blood pressure is the silent killer. So if you have high blood pressure and you see that come down your newsfeed, that might catch your attention more than a weight loss testimony. So I don't care if it's a weight loss testimony or if it is a health testimony, I still encourage everybody to post it. And I always do so through talking to them. I do not send a message saying, will you please post it? I want them to hear the excitement in my voice, the fact that their testimony could change someone else's life, and the fact that honestly, we have a customer group where every single person should get 30, 40, 50, 60 comments on every post, that there's no fear. They know right off the bat by just looking at the other testimonies in the group that they're going to get a lot of people commenting. So that is one thing that I do, but let's say not everyone will do that. There's people that are still, they're just people that are shy. I don't understand shyness because it's not what's inside of me, but I'm learning dealing with a lot of women that there's a lot of people that are just shy. So I did something, I think I started in January, where I made a post, and it's up at the top of, in the announcements of my group, that if it is your first time ever posting a testimony, tag me in it. I want to hear your testimony and I want to see the before and after pictures. When they do that, I will send out a week for free. So that's how I got more people to do it, because the so-and-so shares just, I mean, we want to see the person that's the testimony is about. I mean, honestly, each and every one of us do. So for me personally, it was worth it. To, you know, I get the 5 for 5 kit. And so therefore, you know, I've got 5 extra ones I can send out. just investing in my business. I do not have my team invested in the business on that aspects, only because my whole team is in one group. So we're not in several groups. So we've got, 400 sellers in one group. And so we just got to figure it out. And for me, that probably got 30 extra testimonies that came up last month. So I thought it was worth it. It's worth it for me as a leader, and it's worth it to let everybody below me see their customers brave enough to post. So thank you, Jennifer. She went and posted on an ADHD one. So I don't know about you guys, but absolutely. These posts make sales for you, incentivize in them the behavior you want to see. I agree with that 100%. If you can afford to gift True Vision at all, not that you have to do a whole sample pack, but what we do is we teach, you can cut your samples in little 5 strips and you can give those out to 3 people. Carry them in your purse all the time. I'm going to go as far as 2 weeks ago, I was in Tennessee. I met a gal, a brand spanking new seller. Her name is Keisha King. Hopefully she's on this call. I'm not sure. She did a post on her wall and she said that she would give out free samples. She had lost 30 pounds in 2 months. She put a picture of herself. She held the sample pack up and she said she would give out free samples. That girl is so funny. She didn't give out free week supplies. She didn't give out free 3-day supplies. She literally gave out, she cut 1 dose. We laughed about it, but it's true. She cut out 1 dose. So she was able to give out 15 per sample pack, and the people had to meet her. And I'm telling you, that was done like 3 days before I was there, and I went there for a weight loss challenge, and she had 13 people that she had given out the 1 dose that came to the weight loss challenge. Of those people, I think she has had 9 people that have ordered, all from 1 dose. And we teased her because we're like, oh my gosh, you are so cheap. You wouldn't even give out a 3-day supply. She's like, nope, I am not. I'm giving out 1 dose, because she felt that in 1 dose, it would actually get people to order, and she was absolutely right. So for those of you that don't have a lot of money, but you have local people, you can do that also. So that's just ideas that you don't have to spend a ton of money, but you can get the product in as many people's bodies as possible. And that is, that's how we grow our business. So from there, the next thing I teach my team to do is to understand that you have to engage on Facebook. You've got to understand how the sorry, my messages are just going nuts. You have to understand how Facebook algorithms work. And I look on this call and I do see a lot of my girls, like I just saw Ronelle, I saw Victoria and Jennifer. Each of them will tell you that we preach making sure that you go through your friends list daily. If you do not know or understand why you do that, it is so important. And there are times when I am so busy all day that I don't have time to do it. But if you only talk to the people that are on your news feed and you've got 3,000 friends, you probably have 2,970 that aren't seeing what you do on any given day. So you have to make sure that you utilize your friends list. If you've got 3,000 friends, in the morning, comment on 10 people, whatever they posted last or in their story. And again, don't do 1-word comments. I learned a while back that Facebook now wants the community. They want us talking back and forth to each other. They do not take a 1-word comment as communication. So that's why there's the 5-word rule. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but it works brilliantly. If you begin to start commenting on people on your Facebook that you haven't spoke to in a while, you're going to notice that all of a sudden those people start popping up on your newsfeed again. So those people right there that haven't seen what you're doing lately will now begin to start seeing it again. So that's the next thing I want you to do. Go to your friends list now. If you go underneath your profile picture, because you guys know there's 2 different ways to access your friends list. There's the one where it has your groups, your saved items, etc. You don't want to go there. If you go to the one underneath your profile picture, it's in alphabetical order, and then you can click it to recent. You have two options. So if you want to, you can alphabetically map out who you're going to speak to on any given day, or you can go to your most recent friends and comment something there. Introduce yourself. I'm not big on the introductions because every introduction I've ever gotten from somebody sounds scripted. So I would introduce myself possibly through a voice message if you're comfortable with that. A new one that I'm doing right now is a voice message where I'm just talking to people, doing a quick introduction of who I am. Times are scary right now. I understand that, but I have a job on Facebook that is giving me the opportunity to still work while many people are staying at home. And if you're interested, there's a Zoom call tonight. I don't know if I'm able to post it in the comments here. Let me see. But there is a Zoom call tonight, an opportunity call. Shoot, right now it's only going to let me send it to Mama Starfish. Let me figure out what I've done wrong here, if I can get it to send to everybody. Shoot. Okay. There is a link. I'm going to utilize the heck out of that. So my goal today is I'm going to send out 30-second to maybe 1 minute. You can't do it longer than a minute. Voice message to maybe 300 to 400 people. Victoria, if you're able to post the Zoom for tonight in the comments, can you? For the people that I know personally, I'm going to word it in a way that they know it's me talking to them about how scary it is right now, and that they already know I have a business. They know what I do. If they could just earn an extra $200-300 a month, it would alleviate a lot off of them right now. Now, they have to start with the $29 sample pack. It's great. They're going to love how they feel. Their business started for $29. If I get one person a day to jump on board on this, which I'm on track to do right now, I'm going to earn an additional almost $500 a month. Of those people right there, as they begin to grow their business, I'm not selling them the dream at this moment. I'm selling them the opportunity to earn an extra couple $100 a month, and that's it. That's it. Because right now, that's all people want. They want to know, do they have enough money to either buy food, or do they have enough money to pay a car payment or something small like that? And you just work with them. So that's one way I'm going to message people. The second way is for every single person that's ever bought from me in the last year. I've already got a report. I'm going to go through each of those people. This will be probably my second group of people I'm going to hit. My son told me the other day that he actually began to message all the people that had been buying from him to let them know that they had a link if they wanted to share the business, if they wanted to, number one, add them to our customer group, but number two, a lot of people don't even know that there is a link that they have that they can share the business. He was so excited last night because he said, Mom, I got 3 people that said yes. Can I put them in a chat with you? And I'm like, absolutely, let's do this. So that's just another way. So now you have a different message that you can hit to the people that already have a business. They might not have ordered in 6 months, but do you know that they still have the link for sample packs? Anyways, get those people, because maybe 6 months ago, they didn't want to earn an extra income. They weren't worried about it. But now the thought of possibly earning a couple $100 a month is now something that, you know what, you're right. Let me see what I can do. It gets people, I don't want to say desperation because that's not it, but sometimes in the beginning, I did not ever think I was going to sell anything. But when I had a couple people ask me how I had lost weight and I was able to make that very first sale, I can tell you what, that one gave me the confidence to do the next step. It gave me the confidence to do the next step, et cetera, et cetera. So sometimes you just have to reach out to somebody and it just happens to be that day they're ready. Because no, 6 months ago they weren't ready, but times have changed. And now people, they're at home, they need to feel the community, they need to feel a part of something, and they want to make a couple $100s a month. So I have those people. So first of all, I've got people that are on my friends list that maybe I read something on their Facebook wall where they lost their job, or go to their wall first, see what they're going through at the moment. And you can say that very easily in the message. You can say, hey, I saw where you had lost your job, and I work from Facebook. I don't know if you're interested in it. All I know is there's an opportunity call tonight if you want to listen to it. No pressure whatsoever. But I don't have to be stressed right now because I'm working at home from my Facebook. And, you know, I know times are scary, but I don't have the anxiety that I would have if I didn't have my side business. So I'm just going to share it with you, you know, if you want in. I don't know exactly how I'm going to say it. I know for one thing, I'm going to practice a couple times. You guys should really maybe write down a couple things, practice it a couple times, and then once you feel comfortable, I would message each person individually. I would definitely use their name and something that you know about them from their Facebook. I think that's a huge thing. It makes it look like that you are paying attention. And I know that we're all busy, but it just takes a few seconds. Hold on one second. I'm going to read here. Okay, so Jennifer, on the sample pack, when they order it for that first month, if they order the sample pack and they earn fast start bonus with the sample pack, the 10th of the month bonus. Okay, never mind. Victoria answered the question right underneath. Okay, so anyway, anybody here that is nervous at all about doing a voice message and you just want to try it out, you are more than welcome to send me a voice message. I don't care. I'm going to send some to some people. I've got a few different ideas going through my mind because this is different than I've ever done before. My voice messages, because I haven't been a big cold marketer until recently. So my voice messages before this were all to do with the excitement of them losing weight and posting in my group. So this is something different. Okay. So the next thing I want you guys to do is if you want to, number one, get on the call tonight, or if you have somebody who you want to share the opportunity with, is send me a message. It's Colleen Campbell. I know it says Courtney Campbell. I have no idea why my name is attached to my son's Zoom, but it is. And I'll send you can send me a message. There's also a Colleen Campbell Tru Facebook. Do not send the message to there because that's an account that I have that I just started, so I'm not really on it yet. And I'll send you the Zoom to send out to people. Lastly, I'm just going to tell you one more thing real quick that you can do to build your business. Hold on, I'm reading. I practice sending voice messages to myself. How do you, I don't know. I guess, yeah, I guess you can do that. Anyway, the last thing that I teach to do is to, we used to say send out friend request. We now have gone from that to getting yourself into some groups and being an active participant in that group. So how easy is that? Online friendships are just that. They are online friendships. That means if you're in a group outside of your customer group, which I recommend 2 or 3 groups that you spend at least 10 to 20 minutes in a day commenting, chatting with other people, those groups there become your second community, and those groups there are where you begin to build a team because you begin to build online friendships. So if you're in a group right now, make sure that you spend, I don't know, let's just say you're in 3 groups. And those 3 groups, if you can spend 10 to 15 minutes a day in those groups commenting, I'll give you an example. I never talk about True Vision. I'm in a group for mixed kids hair. My kids' hair are mixed. They got curly hair. There's an actual group with 68,000 people that also have mixed kids with curly hair. And they just talk about hair. And they talk about what products, and they post pictures, and they ask opinions, whatever. I never sell True Vision in that group, but I do talk to people in that group every single day. So therefore, they see my name, Colleen Campbell, Colleen Campbell, Colleen Campbell, constantly. So when I begin to send out friend requests to the people in that group, I'm now, oh, that's that girl in my group. That's that lady in my mixed baby hair group. It's as simple as that. I never, ever, ever sell True Vision in any group that I'm in. I just am in that group to build relationships, and that's all. If you do not or have not utilized the Facebook groups, I highly, highly recommend that you do. If you can get yourself to where on any given day you're sending out 100 friend requests to people in your groups, I would think that over the course of a month, as you send out 3,000, if only 10% of those people became your friends, even if 5%, that's 150 new friends. But I think 10 to 20% is pretty normal as long as you have a fun Facebook page. So for those of you that do not understand, do not put True Vision on your wall. Do not make your wall look like a catalog. When I see people always posting products without, like, I love the whole idea of the products with the selfies, and then people talk about what the products are. Sorry, I'm still in my pajamas right here. I probably should have changed before I got on the call. Anyways, when I see people posting just products, I just think, oh my gosh, just all anybody has to do is look up the name on your product and go and order it elsewhere. But if you make your wall entertaining, fun, informative, etc., then you're going to have a lot more people come to your wall to see what you're doing. I believe in humor extreme. I make fun of myself. I make fun of other people, not personally, but just on the posts that I do, just be silly, goofy, etc. If you have a humorous personality, utilize the heck out of it. You want to put good content on your wall that's going to invite other people to comment back. But when they do, you want to comment back to them. Be interesting. I mean, I had a post that probably had 100 and something comments, and it was all about using essential oils in your belly button and what it does for you, the different oils and what it will do going in your belly button. Unbelievable. It was a brilliant post that I got from somebody that I put on my wall that probably had 67 shares. And I'm going to say something, and you guys can agree or disagree with me. It doesn't matter to me, because I don't, if you disagree with me, that's just fine. It doesn't bother me. I do not share other people's stuff because I don't believe people read it as often. I will take what they do. So like on the one for the essential oils for the belly button, I didn't share her post on my wall because I just didn't think as many people were going to read it. But I copied the post and the picture. So I copied the information and I put it on my wall. So I'm a big believer in that. She got the information from somebody else, and all I did was take the information that she got and shared it on my wall. So if you're somebody that does share stuff all the time, I don't know, it sits back. You know how on Facebook does it? You share it. So it's not a big, bold post on your wall. It's something that's small and kind of set back. And I just believe that people don't read it as much. So, find some good content, save it on your Facebook. So you have it, on Facebook, you can save stuff and put them in categories. And I do that all the time. Bye, baby. And so you can go back to that category. I have one for humor. I have one for, I have True Vision. I have stuff to do about Jesus. I have stuff to do with interaction, things that are great interactive posts. And I have all these categories, and I go through. I need to do one today. I'm going to do it as soon as I hang up this phone call, and I'll make a post from one of those categories. I look at what I posted recently. Okay, so I need to slap some humor in here, and then I do it. So that's it. That's what I teach. It's engagement, 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 being in the group constantly, being engaging with your friends on their Facebook, being in other communities so that you have somewhere to always have new people to come into your business. Those three things right there is pretty much the the gist of what we do every day. It's kind of like just a recycling of, okay, so I've already posted or commented in the group. I've already commented on my Facebook. Okay, I need to send out some friend requests, and you just come over and over, do the same things. And it's just an ongoing thing. It becomes so simple that you can just do it repetitively all throughout the day. And that's it. That's all I teach, unless anybody has any questions. Victoria did do a little message. Hi, Letitia. I've been invited to a call tonight from a friend that has a story to share how she overcame fear, anxiety, and depression with the current times. I've been given a link to get on this call, and I'm so excited and thought about you. Please let me know. Sorry, somebody else posted something and it took it above. Please let me know if you want to jump on the call with me. If so, I will share the link with you. It's at 7:30 Central Time tonight. So that's just a quick little idea. You guys can copy that message if you want. Hannah, I will try to find the belly button post for you, and I'll tag you, and it's on my Facebook wall. You guys, if your Facebook is not open, if people cannot see what you're doing, the chances are you're probably not going to get as many people to accept your friend requests. If somebody's Facebook is closed off, I don't accept their friend request, and I know that I'm not the only one. So have an open Facebook, have a fun Facebook, have a Facebook that that gets people to not only engage back, but you engage with you, but you engage back to them. Something as silly as, let's see, give me 1 second. I'm gonna, in my phone right now, I've got an entire little area of interactive posts that I have saved. Let me find one that is so silly. Well, this one is, how much weight do you want to lose? That's just like a normal one, but oh, I know one that I absolutely love. It has to do with without mentioning the movie title. It's like I don't know what it is, but it's like without mentioning the movie title, give me a line that I'll know exactly what the movie is. And I mean, you think of it so easy as we need to get a bigger boat, which is Jaws. But people come on there and they think of a million stuff, and it's fun, it's interactive, it gets people talking, it lightens the mood of what's going on with Facebook, et cetera, et cetera. If you post anything about the coronavirus, be positive, positive, positive. Honestly, this is not the end. God has another plan. He's giving us fair warning here, and it's going to be okay. So please keep it positive. Oh, wow. Jennifer just said, she posted this one here. First 3 words you see are your reality. And I remember I saw that on your wall today, Jennifer. That is a great idea. So it's things like that that you guys can do that will get people commenting on your stuff, and then you comment right back. And just be bold. Step out of your comfort zone. It's not easy. It's not easy for me to do a Zoom call. It isn't. I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. I just finished an hour-long call that ended 3 minutes before this call began. And I'm like, oh shoot, I'm still in my pajamas because my face wasn't on the other call. I'm in the middle of moving this week, and I'm quarantined. So it's been crazy, but you just be bold out there and see what can happen. You never, ever know. I love the fact that there's one person out there that can change your life forever. And my son, bless his heart, and we do not take it lightly at all, that he found Amy Robinson, because through him finding one person, it was actually her husband, in a boxing forum. If you guys do not think that these groups I'm talking about are life-changing, my son was in a boxing forum, has nothing to do with True Vision, ends up sending out friend requests and gets to a man named Shannon Robinson, whose wife, Amy Robinson, lost 76 pounds in 3.5 months. From them, he hit 5-star in less than 1 year, because he had some other great sellers and other great legs, but they added to that. So in, 9 months, I think they signed up 1,400 people underneath them, all from being in a group. So don't discount those groups. You guys have no idea. I have a lady on my team that signed up, a lady from Duck Dynasty, because she found her in a group. You never, ever, ever know who you may find in a group. So if you haven't invested time, you might be in, I'm in 543 groups. I saw that the other day and about had a heart attack. I thought, oh my gosh, I only pay attention to my group. I pay attention to TruDat, and I pay attention to, my 3 groups are the Mixed Kid Hair group, a Christian mom group, it's a prayer group, and oh my God, and a sports mom group. That's it. Those are the 5 groups on Facebook I pay attention to. So you guys have groups. I know you have to. Just get yourself involved. Get your name all over that group, commenting every single day, and see if you can find somebody in your group that's going to sign up even 100 people underneath you over the next year. They're out there. Those people are out there. When True Vision changes your life, you're going to tell enough people about it. Okay, guys, have a great day. I appreciate you taking the time to be on this call. If anybody does need the link for the opportunity call tonight, please just send me a quick message. If you need help on the voice messaging thing, send me a trial. I don't care. I'll listen to it. Okay, guys, have a great day. Bye-bye. See if I can figure this out. There we go.